Hello, everyone. My name is Andreia Albuquerque. I'm a gastroenterologist. My interest has been anal HPV and anal cancer screening, so I'm also part of the IPVS board. Chamo-me Andreia Albuquerque, sou portuguesa, vivo no Porto e
Hello everyone, I am Aline, I am from Brazil. Vou falar um pouco em português. Eu trabalho no Laboratório de Biologia Molecular em São Paulo com ciência básica.
Hi everyone, and apa kabar? I am Ida Ismail-Pratt. I'm one of the obstetrics and gynecology specialists. I'm currently working in Singapore. I'm also part of the education committee for IPVS.
Hello to everybody. I'm Carolina Terán. I come from Bolivia. I'm a medical professor at the Faculty of Medicine in Sucre, Bolivia. I belong to the STAMP study group in collaboration with the IARC. And I'm happy to be here. Soy Carolina Terán, soy de Bolivia. Trabajo en la Facultad de Medicina de la Universidad San Francisco Javier de Chuquisaca. Soy médico, epidemiólogo y trabajamos en investigación con el grupo Estampa en lo que es el screening, el seguimiento y tratamiento de lesiones precancerosas con pruebas del virus de papiloma humano.
So, for today, I think this has been one of the most interesting conferences IPVS has held. I think it's a very dynamic and live conference, so I'm quite enjoying. I think there's a lot of new people coming, and I've seen a lot of networking between different people, and I think that's quite exciting. For me today, I think I would highlight one of the special interest symposiums that was on sexual trauma and abuse. I think this is a very difficult topic, but a sensitive one. But I think that was a very interesting symposium, and so that was going to be one of my highlights for the day. What about you, Aline?
Yes, today stand up for me that the interdisciplinary section, because I think it's so important to know how to talk to each other, the clinicians and the basic scientists, and it's important area for the head and neck cancers to discuss more about screening and treatments of these patients.
To me, is IPVS in Edinburgh. The highlight for today is the session that we just did on the Asia-Pacific HPV Coalition in terms of cervical cancer elimination. And as you know, it's great to know that after talking to all the experts and decision makers and implementers during the session, that we know that the Asia-Pacific, that we are also making positive action towards cervical cancer elimination. It's also one of the funnest IPVS conference I've been to, because as I used to live here in Edinburgh, in Scotland for the past few years, and Scottish people are very fun people. And as you know, we had a great ceremony a few days ago, and we had a Scottish dance as well, and Kaylee. So it's been a great conference for myself.
Thank you. The same for me, as my colleague said earlier. This IPVC conference this year here in Edinburgh is a really important moment to know about the new approaches, about the emerging technologies, platforms, and especially for us. I mean, for me, that I come from a low and middle income country, is good to know how are we going toward cancer elimination? Which are the maybe best approaches we can implement in our countries? We are in Bolivia trying to implement national HPV screening, and I think being in this type of conference for us, HPV conference is the most important. It's a good moment not only to not only to know more about what's going on in the world, but especially for the networking, as you said, is we can talk with other people, try to collaborate, how we can, I don't know, make a network of people that all of us are pushing the car in the same direction, and how we can, between all of us, help women. That's the idea, I think.
So also today, so I can give you a sneak peek, because in backstage there's a lot of things happening. So there's a lot of committees, making meetings to plan for next year. So the meeting IPVC conference is basically the only opportunity we have for the committees to meet in person. So we keep all year having these online meetings once a month, and then we, in the conference, have the opportunity to meet and be all together. So today we also had ECRs, the Early Career Researchers Working Group meeting. So there's a lot of new people coming in. Actually, I'm stepping down of that working group. It was quite fun for the last 2 years to work on that. I'm continue other activities in the society as a board member, but and the education committee that Ida is also part of. But I think it's an exciting time to be part of the society. If you are a student or an early career, there's a lot of opportunities and things being done. Grants, webinars, workshops. So please check it. Is really interesting. It's an interesting time to be part of the society.
Yes, I have been observed this also. I'm part of the Mentor MNT program. There is a very nice opportunity for the students to talk to the researchers that are the inspirations. So it's very nice opportunity to be part of the society now for the students.
Not to forget to mention that today we had our General Assembly, and that was very exciting because we were introduced to the new team, or the new board members that will be led by Ana Juliana, and then that will be very exciting indeed. And certainly during the General Assembly, we were given the highlights about all the activities that has been done by IPVS, and certainly, as to echo Andrea, that these are exciting times to be an IPVS member. One of the things I want to add as well is that IPVS education committee is continuing to push, especially clinicians as well, and we have an IPVS Echo that we do quite regularly every year, but we're going to be pushing now. We're going to be working with the IPVS country ambassador and to nurture them and to support them in establishing their own IPVS Echo in their country. So watch this space 2025, and we're coming to you.
Yes, me as a country ambassador, we feel happy in order to know that we are not alone, that we have a huge community of academics that are going to be with us in order to work for the cancer elimination in our countries. And for us, it's an everyday learning. We learn every day, and we know that we are not alone. So I hope, like for the next IPVC, we can show the results of each country, and like Bolivia, we would like more people to join to the IPVS, because there are a lot of opportunities to learn, to continue collaborations. And as an IPVC ambassador, I have like a lot more work to do, but I'm not alone. I know that we are going to receive the support of the IPVS, and every day is like new, more opportunities, more things to learn, and we are happy to be here. I think it's the fourth IPVC conference I'm attending to, and every conference has their importance and new things. And after this, it's like you go back to your country. It's like, we have to do this, we have to do that. It's like more enthusiasm, and push the people and gather all the stakeholders and all the people that are working on this.
And we have IPVS Bangkok next year, and we're looking forward to that as well.
Yep.
And not just that, Ida, for the ones that were not here today, we know now that for 2026 we'll be in Athens, so we'll be coming back to Europe, and in 2027 we don't know yet, but we'll be in North America. So a lot of things were revealed today, and it will be quite exciting to see that the conference is coming back to Europe in 2 years' time, and it will be in Greece. So and also, as following what you were saying, there's a lot of new things happening, like the IPVS Country Ambassador Program that's very successful. Also, during the general meeting today, we heard about the experience of Ghana, and we know other countries. The program has been really good, and it has been helping to create a community, and that people then can go and improve their own things in their own country. And also, I think one of the things I want to highlight is IPVS is trying to open also to more clinicians, to have more clinicians on board, and especially me, because I'm a gastroenterologist, and my research and clinical work has been focusing on anal cancer screening and working with the high-risk populations. It was really a privilege to organize this year the first human genital course for clinicians for 1 day on Monday, and the first workshop on a high-resolution endoscopy. I think is the way of IPVS also contributing to that, to have more clinicians trained, and now with the guidelines for anal cancer screening to help on that process too. So again, exciting times. We are opening and having more opportunities for early career researchers, students, country ambassadors, clinicians, and of course, all the research has been produced, has been showcased here.
It's so important that we all get involved with all of this, and it's so important to have representations for all around the country and to talk more and more about the inequities that we have around the world. So we want really that more and more people get involved with the IPS and coming to the conference to do the exchange.
And I think last but not least, for all of you that's thinking that whether you want to join IPVS or not, please join. And whether you're a researcher or a clinician or an epidemiologist, that we are here to basically support all of you. And Carolina is as a country ambassador can vouch for that as well. And we're always here to continue to nurture and to support all the IPVS members, especially in terms of anything related to HPV-related diseases as well. Thank you, guys. Join us in Bangkok.